Why is life so hard?
Why is life so hard?
You guys want to answer me that pretty simple question? Anyway, welcome to the video. I'm so excited to be here. This video is about what I'm going to be doing in my 200-year life. I understand 200 is kind of generous, and I'm not the healthiest kid in the boat. But, with the vast improvement in modern science and technology, I feel like I could live to be 200 years old. Yeah, simply. So far, I've only gone through 14 years of my measly little life, but I have a lot more time to go, I hope. So, yeah, let me begin. So, for the next 10 years of my life, I plan on going to a very nice college by the name of Harvard. And, I can easily get into that school. But anyway, I'm going to go to Harvard, and I'm going to be best in me class. No, I'm just kidding, that's unreasonable. I'm going to go to Harvard, and I'm going to go, I'm going to go for science and technology and become an engineer first. When I'm 24, I will have been an engineer, and I will have already made the new invention that takes over the world and creates a vast market for, this new technology. This technology is called microtechnology, and it will enhance all of your abilities, including sight, all your 8 senses. I mean, people say you have 5 senses, but you really have 8. Anyway, it's going to enhance all your senses. There's a huge market for this. I'm going to become a billionaire throughout this small market. And slowly after, I will do what I really want to do and pursue a career in acting. And I'm still going to be an innovator and an engineer, but I'll pursue actor. I will collect my Oscar one by one and become so famous, so unbelievably famous throughout a 5-year span. I will have made 3 movies that gross over $2 billion. I will even gross the first $1 trillion movie, which is incredibly talented. I will have won an Oscar for every single one of my movies, because whenever I'm in a movie, they're like, Oscar right there. And I will have made a movie about Leonardo DiCaprio's life, and I won an Oscar for that, and Leo will cry because he hadn't won an Oscar, and I will have won an Oscar for his life story. And as I reach my 30s, it is that time, and it is time to have a family. So I will start to collect my family. I will have a gorgeous wife, and I'll start having children, some incredible children, and they're going to be doing great things, just like I did, and they're just going to be like, oh, Daddy, you're a $1 trillion millionaire. I'm going to be the first trillionaire. Forgot to mention that, in my 20s. That's so old school. By the time I'm a dad, I'll have $1 billion, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll be raising 3 children, all Zane, Eden, and Lupa. I will continue to raise my children until they're 15, then I'll expect my mother, other family to raise them, because I'm going to be off doing great things. At the age of 40, I will have built a spaceship out of oatmeal that can fly to Pluto, and I will inhabit my family there, but I will have realized that Pluto is not a great place because of the bad economy, and I will decide to move back to America and enjoy my life there. And I will be traveling around the world doing what I like to do, which is use my microtechnology that no one can afford besides me, and use it, except huge corporations, which only the CEOs of the companies are allowed to use. And I will use it to my advantage, and I will use it to rob banks, and I'll smuggle money and do a bunch of things that I wouldn't be able to do without my medical technology and get away with. By the time I am 50, I will have made a vast improvement in my scientific discoveries, and I will found a way to modify genetics. With that being said, as a 50-year-old, I will suspect my children to have their children, and I will genetically modify their children to become absolute juggernauts in society and be able to do everything and be the perfect kid in school, be the star of the football team, and be the star of the play, and have the most beautiful, gorgeous voice you've ever heard in your entire life, and they will just enjoy life much more than I did, because I didn't have the genetic modify equipment as I was a kid, and I was bullied and didn't have a choice, but had to get beat up every day for my chicken nuggets and tater tots at lunch. At age 60, I think it's a good time to settle down, so I decided to settle down and relax for a little bit. What I decided to do was open up a condiment store, and what I mean by condiments is mustard, ketchup, tartar sauce, anything you can think of that you put on your fries is considered a condiment. Besides, Vegemite, which is absolute trash and is not a condiment, is so much more inferior than a condiment, so don't even bring it up in the condiment meeting next weekend. I should see all your faces there. But with that being said, I would have settled down, I would have been relaxed, and I would have enjoyed my life selling condiments and making hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is such penny change that doesn't matter. Like, my kids use $100,000 every day to go buy coffee in the morning. That being said, the rest of my 150-year-old life will be dedicated to being a museum guard, and I don't mean like a little museum guard that guards the little local museum. I mean the museum guard that's guarding the Mona Lisa, the one that gets paid $50 an hour. That one that you guys see there, you're just so freaked out about because you know he can kick some butt and he can also make billions and trillions of dillions of dollars in his lifespan. And that will be my 150-year lifespan plus. But you know, as I get older and my 200 mark reaches, I'm going to be laying in my hospital bed waiting for my children to arrive, and they just won't be there because they're going to be off making billions of dollars. That's the true moral of this story. Don't let your children do anything for you. They'll never be what you want them to be, and they'll fail you! Anyway, thank you guys for watching that quick little video. I would love it if you guys would subscribe and like, because that's what's important. Have a nice weekend. I love you guys. This has been a great week for me. I hope you guys channel in every day because I make videos every day for you guys because I love you guys. I mean, there's no real guys to talk to, but anyway, thank you so much.